Yo, what is good, family? Hope y'all are having an amazing day. In today's video, an early one today, we're gonna break down a setup from Eurusd on the Frankfurt Open from this very last Wednesday. Let's kick it off. Basically, this was on the early morning, okay? Basically, the time that I trade the M5R on Frankfurt Open with Eurusd is the only session I do with Euro. And these trades are not shared live because the sessions are on London Open or New York Open, not at the Frankfurt. But anyways, this is early morning, and basically we were coming from this bearish structure. So let's break it down from there. We have high, low, lower high. We have lower low, lower high, lower low. A key factor for this is that this high takes all of these highs. Before this lower high, we had lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. But then the market with this bullish movement grabs this and then goes lower. So the structure is really like this now. Okay, when we have all of this structure, but then the market creates a BOS and then goes lower, this doesn't get part of the structure anymore, and now you have all of this bearish impulse, the pullback, to then create another bearish impulse. So that's basically how you understand the structure here properly. Now this is the high and this is the low. Internally we can dissect this a little bit more. We have high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This was the last significant high. Therefore, when we are getting closer to the open of the Frankfurt session, we say, all right, what is our last lower high? What is our last low? The last high is a lower high, so we will go for a bullish break of a structure. The last low is a lower low, therefore we will go for a rule of the third impulse. Now for the rule of the third impulse, we have to see if we really have less than 3 impulses, basically 2 impulses and 2 pullbacks. So basically we have right here 1, 2, 3, already 3 impulses, not valid. Now with this BOS, everything gets built as 1 impulse, so we don't have 2 impulses and 2 pullbacks, so there is no valid rule of the third impulse to the downside. Let's see the bullish. Now with the bullish, we have clearly the BOS, so there is no other option. Opening candle, boom, straight to the upside, activates the entry. If this candle, let's say, didn't activate this entry and stopped around here, we could be going with a bearish BOS, because let's say, you know, this candle stops around here. We now have this as the last low, which will be a last higher low. Therefore, the bearish BOS will be valid. But the same opening candle activates the bullish BOS. Therefore, there is no other option. The bullish idea goes active. We automatically cancel any other setups that are going for bearish. So that was the setup, and eventually price consolidated a little bit, and eventually price pumped. Therefore, you know, we hit the exit. The session started for us at 7:55, which is when we start to do the pre-market analysis. Entry goes active at 8. By 8:40, the idea is closed. It's a pretty quick trading session on that day. With this being said, family, remember that on the description of the video, you have the link to my Instagram. You can ask about information for the private group of students that have access to the private intensive course of this strategy, the live analysis sessions every single day from Monday to Friday, and the app with all the market ideas that we, which is myself and other educators, send with crypto, forex, and other markets. With this being said, family, see you in the next videos. Let's get it.